A trip to the moon is all about representing ratios with tables. So let's see what that looks like on STAR. We always want to start with the end in mind, so let's look at our supporting standard here. 6.5a is all about representing ratios and rates using scale factors, tables, graphs, and proportions. This problem is a perfect example of where this lesson is going. In this example, students use tables to recognize equivalent shades of paint. So what they're really looking for here is equivalent ratios. And specifically in this example, we're going to scale up. The correct answer is C, and you can see 7 times 2 is 14, 7 times 3 is 21, 7 times 4 is 28. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, and that's what we want our students to be doing. We're also working on 6.4b, and 6.4b is straightforward problem solving using ratios and proportions. So here's a couple of examples of what that looks like. So now let's take a look at the lesson. Well, we want to start out on day one with our objective and our success criteria. And then after that, we'll move into a star-related warm-up. So we've replaced the warm-up from Carnegie with a star problem that the kids should already be able to do. And moving into the lesson, you'll see tables a lot like the one that we looked at before with 6.5a. So this is a table, an example where students can get the right answer by scaling up. And a lot of the lesson is going to focus on this skill. On slide 10, we're going to take a quick break here to do a snaptastic check for understanding. What kids will do is create an example on page 283 representing what was just taught. They will write a sentence explaining their sketch, and they're going to make their sketch a little bit funky by adding an emoji. It shows how well they understood it. This is a 2-day lesson. At the end of day one, we'll have a little bit more emoji closure. And on day two, we have success criteria and objectives, slightly different from day one. Finally, we will end our lesson with a star practice problem and some more opportunities for students to reflect. At the beginning of this lesson, you'll see a space where the skills practice that's connected to this lesson is linked, as well as the implementation guide.